As of this morning at 12:01 a.m., hospitals and nursing home facilities here in Alabama may allow visitors indoors. WVUA 23's Chelsea Barton is live in our newsroom with more on how our local healthcare system is adjusting to that change. Chelsea?
Well, and Governor Kay Ivey announced the amendment to the state's Safer at Home order earlier this week. The amended order states that nursing home residents and hospital patients will be allowed visits from one caregiver or one visitor at a time. Vice President of Marketing and Communications with DCH Health System, Andy North, says DCH is being more lenient than some healthcare facilities.
With the DCH guideline, we're allowing more than one visitor as long as the first visitor leaves and checks out with security before the second visitor comes in. So they can't have two in a room at a time. They have to come in and come out. Some other hospitals elected to only have one per day or one per visitation period.
Most DCH Health System patients will be allowed visitors.
But now with this change, we're allowing one visitor in most cases where the patient is not positive for COVID. If the patient has COVID, then there's no visitor unless it's an extenuating circumstance such as end of life.
North says DCH Health System is strictly following the new visitor guidelines set by the Center for Medicaid and Medicare Services.
For instance, in Fayette, our Fayette long-term care facility, the guidelines aren't changing at all. They still aren't allowing any visitors to the residents there because Fayette County has a 16.4% positivity rate. And the rate needs to be below 10% before those long-term care facilities can allow visitors.
And like everything in this pandemic, these policies are subject to change.
Of course, these things are fluid. We have in place an internal guideline. For example, if the numbers go above a certain point, then we're going to restrict those visitations if we need to. Same thing if our PPE supplies go below a certain point, then we'll be forced to implement additional restrictions. So we're going to keep a close eye on things. If things change or if we find out something's not working, then we'll put out additional revisions to the policy as needed.
And for a complete list of DCH Health System's visitor guidelines, you can visit their website. It's dchsystem.com. Reporting live from our newsroom tonight, I'm Chelsea Barton, WVUA 23 News.